that you bless me so. I stand in awe of all your wondrous deeds. You've dealt with me so graciously. So
The streets of Jerusalem are like an empty stage, waiting for the actors to appear. The commoners, the Pharisees, the heartless Roman guards, all playing out a part in this year. The sounds of the Passover are heard on every street. The courtyard of the temple is alive. The royal court of Judah, the Sanhedrin standing by, expecting praise from all who will arrive.
Nicodemus, your nod is especially condescending today.
My what?
Your nod. I mean, when we were merely Pharisees, you had a good nod.
Not a great one?
No, not great. Sorry. But now that we're in the Sanhedrin, your God has risen to the occasion. You must be proud.
Apparently you think that I am. I know you've added a flourish yourself. What happened to us, Joseph? You used to mock men like us. All we wanted was a Messiah. Have we grown up with it?
Oh, well, just comfort me, Nicodemus. Let me ask you, if the Messiah came today, what would become of us?
Become of us? Or our positions in society? I doubt we'll have to worry about that in our times.
Well, the people believe he is near.
I'm tired of all this talk of John the Baptist.
Oh, but they're following him. They're turning back to God. They're up the desert being baptized.
They're deluded. Even John says he's not the Messiah.
No, Nicodemus, but John says the Messiah is near, and they're getting ready for it. You know, I almost wonder if we want the admiration of the crowds, or do we want the Messiah?
They don't admire us, they resent us. They're just like we are. That is why they search for the Messiah. They want freedom.
Freedom from the Romans.
No, freedom from us, from our rules, and the burdens that we load on their backs.
Well, the people expect the Messiah to drive the Romans from Judea.
They're naive. I believe that when the real Messiah comes, he will be freeing people from us, not from the Romans.
Nicodemus, what if the Messiah did not be
What do you mean?
I mean, what if he's different? What if he's not a king on a charging horse?
Is this about the Galilee? I warned you about such reckless speculation.
speculation.
Look, why don't you go talk to them?
Why?
Because no one said you will take my word for it. But they'll listen to you. You're the wise one. They respect you more than anyone.
Going to let him do that?
Of course not. But now is not the time. He'll make another mistake.
What are you talking
Oh, this Jesus of Nazareth, the carpenter from Galilee. He's gathered a group of disciples. He has an entourage.
So, he caused a riot in the temple.
A riot? Oh, he threw out all the merchants with a whip. He turned their tables upside down. And then he said, tear down this temple, and I will raise it again in 3 days.
He's crazy. He called the merchants demons.
No, he called them robbers.
Perhaps they cheated.
Always playing to the crowds, Nicodemus. You could wear my robe one day if you ever decide whose side you're on. Gentlemen, come.
Seems this Jesus is more concerned with our dirty house than he is with the Romans.
You trying to use my words against me?
Look, he's healing people. He's doing miracles. Find him. Talk to him.
Maybe he's from God. Maybe he's a prophet.
I think he may be more. But you just talk to him.
If I do, would you stop all this talk about Jesus the Messiah in front of me?
I hope I won't have to.
Will he bring peace? King David's royal heir. Carpenter from Nazareth turned water into wine. Simple man with healing in his hands. But when he spoke, he calmed the sea. The winds obeyed his voice. Is this the promised one to heal our land?
Why do you come at night?
Jesus, Rabbi, we know you are a teacher sent from God. For no one could perform the miraculous signs that you do if God were not with you.
Nicodemus, I tell you the truth. Unless a man be born again, he will not see the kingdom of God.
How can a man be born again when he is old? I cannot enter the womb a second time, can I?
I'm telling you the truth. Unless a man be born of the water and of the Spirit, he will not enter the kingdom of God.
But how can this be?
You're Israel's teacher and you don't understand this? I've told you about things of the earth and you don't believe. How will you understand when I speak to you about heavenly things? Listen to me. God loved the world so much, He gave his only begotten Son. Whoever believeth in him will never die, but he will live forever.
Is that what you learned from the teacher?
I know who you are, Mary Magdalene, and I know what you are.
You know what I was, not what I am. Jesus has forgiven me. He has changed me. Remember what he said to you? God didn't send his Son into the world to condemn it, but to save it.
I heard it.
Did you? Do you understand why he's come? Do you know he came to save you too? He forgives. Can you? Here, this is what you want. Condemn me, stone me. Will that make you feel less guilty?
Why should I believe that he's more than a prophet?
The fact that you have to ask gives you away. Do you believe? There's something about the love of Jesus that's hard to comprehend.
this meeting, all of Nicodemus' predictions and all of his fears came true. Jesus grew in popularity with the people. He healed the sick, fed the hungry, taught, and even rose the dead. And all the while it seemed that he was more at odds with the Pharisees than he was with the Romans. A confrontation was inevitable. All knew of the plans to kill him if he returned to the city. And with the Passover just days away, Jesus did the unthinkable. He came to Jerusalem.
Why did Jesus come back?
He came to Passover.
He came to die. You know that's what they'll do.
You mean what we are going to do?
It doesn't make any difference who you or I think that he is. I can't protect him anymore.
It doesn't matter who he is. He's the Messiah!
Don't talk like that.
Look, you know who he is. You know what he is. He's the one you waited for your entire life. You're just afraid to admit it.
No, he's a good teacher, and that's all.
He's raised a man from the dead. He claims to be the Son of God. He's not just a good teacher. Nicodemus, he's either the Messiah or he's a lunatic. Now, which is it? You won't even acknowledge it, much less protect him.
Protect him. Why me?
Because you can do something. Last year when he was in the city and the Sanhedrin wanted him arrested, you intervened. You can do it again.
What can I do? It's done. What would he gain if I lost my position in the Sanhedrin? If I lost everything? They'd stone me to death for blasphemy. That's what they do, you know.
It's not too late.
It's too late. It's done. They paid one of his disciples to betray him. It's gone too far. Stop.
You know the irony? He would give his life to save us, and we won't even risk our prestige to protect him. I can remember when we woke up every morning and waited for the Messiah to come. And today turns out to be the day.
Gethsemane,
children everlasting life, so that they may know you, the one true God, me, whom you have sent.